Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is the 10 o'clock news on Q2, Montana's news leader.
Well, good evening and thanks for joining us here at Q2. I'm Zoe Zandora. Tonight in national news, a gunman killed 11 people during a shooting rampage at a Pittsburgh synagogue this morning. Authorities say 6 people, including 4 police officers, were injured. Nikki Batiste has the latest from Pittsburgh.
SWAT teams converging on a Pittsburgh synagogue heard dire warning over the police radio.
We're under fire. He's got an automatic weapon. He's firing out of the front of the synagogue.
Police say 46-year-old Robert Bowers went on a shooting rampage during morning prayer services.
Members of the Tree of Life Synagogue, conducting a peaceful service in their place of worship, were brutally murdered by a gunman targeting them simply because of their faith.
Bowers exchanged fire with responding officers before he was arrested and taken to a local hospital.
He's in fair condition with multiple gunshot wounds.
Police recovered an assault rifle and 3 handguns.
It's a very horrific crime scene. It's one of the worst that I've seen, and I've been on some plane crashes. It's very bad.
Authorities would not comment on a possible motive, but CBS News confirms the suspect made anti-Semitic threats on social media in the days before the attack. President Trump condemned the attack during a speech in Indiana.
This wicked act of mass murder is pure evil, hard to believe.
Earlier, the president suggested an armed guard may have prevented the massacre.
If they had some kind of a protection inside the temple, maybe it could have been a very much different situation.
Not far from the shooting, community members gathered Saturday night to honor the victims. The FBI is investigating the shooting as a hate crime. Nikki Batiste, CBS News, Pittsburgh.
Nikki says that there were no children hurt during the attack. The Joliet community came together this afternoon to honor 16-year-old high school student Paul McKay. McKay died early Thursday morning in a double fatal crash near Fromberg. McKay was a Fromberg resident and a sophomore on the Joliet football team. The community and football team remembered McKay with a moment of silence before today's playoff game against Scobie. The team placed his number 70 on the field as well as on their helmets. In addition, the school sold T-shirts with the phrase "Play for Paul" on them. All of the proceeds will go to the McKay family. McKay's mom is the music teacher at Joliet High School, and one of her students sang the national anthem today. Earlier this week, we spoke with Coach George Warburton about how he's helping the players handle Paul McKay's death.
I asked them if they were okay. I wanted to express my faith, and after having that opportunity to tell them that, according to my faith, I get to see him again, I think it helped me, and it helped some of these other kids. We always talk about adversity and playing through mistakes, and there's going to be ups and downs in the game, and we always correlate that to life.
And Joliet lost their playoff game against Scobie today, 74-50. And also today was Old Prescription Drug Drop-Off Day, but at Billings Clinic, you can do it year-round. The company MedSafe installed a box at Billings Clinic at the beginning of September. The box can hold 38 gallons of drugs and has already been emptied twice. We were told the disposal of prescription drugs keeps them away from potential users, and it's best for everyone to get rid of old medications.
Taking medications in a way that they're not intended to be used or past the point of their use is what leads to the problem that we're having today. People getting addicted and having trouble keeping, to their therapy. A lot of people hold on to their medications in case they get sick again. It's best to just start over if you're having additional issues.
The medication safety disposal box is available 24/7 near Billings Clinic Pharmacy. Ghosts of History's Past levitated to the Yellowstone Art Museum tonight for the 4th annual Masquerade. An out-of-Billings experience, Masquerade at the Yam offers a raging Halloween party in an interesting, creepy atmosphere. Many performers were on the bill tonight, including aerialists, live painters, fortune tellers, and even light performers. The Yellowstone Art Museum is proud to bring a party the likes of which Billings has never seen before.
You know, it's just an opportunity to come out and kind of get away from the bar scene and, you know, interact with art and folks who are dressed up in awesome costumes. My favorite thing is just kind of seeing what people get creative with, what they're dressing up as, and obviously the aerialists. All Turn a Circus fantastic. It's not like anything else you can see in Billings, Montana, so we're really proud to host this.
All the proceeds made tonight go towards fundraising and funding for current and ongoing exhibitions and on-site education programs. The second annual Waves of Pink Walk took place in Billings this morning. I was able to make it out there for the walk along with Pam here at Q2, and it was a great morning. Billings residents and friends came together and were decked out in pink. We even all got pink gloves and walked 2 miles while holding a sign that said honk or wave for breast cancer awareness. The event was coordinated by Robin Hannell, and she told us the walk is to raise awareness and to honor and remember those affected by breast cancer.
We laugh together, we cry together, we sympathize, we stay with each other, you know, we call each other, we get together, and you don't feel like you're alone in this.
All these women I've been just blessed to get to know over the last 20 years. My sincere thought is that someone that honks their horn and smiles will be touched and think of someone that they know that was touched by breast cancer or any cancer, because we want to remember all those people as well. And maybe someone will think, you know what, I need to get my mammogram. Thank you for the reminder.
I know Robin was happy with the turnout, especially considering the rain this morning, and just hopes it will grow every year. Zoo Montana celebrated Halloween with a special time for kids today, and they seem to be having a ghoulish time. The children were able to sprawl about the zoo grounds, which were filled with food, fun, games, and shows for families, and even a chance to look at some of the animals. The event, now in its 15th year, brings in over 4,000 people.
It's also great because some people live where there's not great trick-or-treating, so it's a fun place to come and guarantee you're going to get some treats.
We want to create a safe environment for kids to have some trick-or-treating, especially for the little kids. Sometimes the nighttime can be a little scary. We want this to be a merry, not scary event. So when we do it during the day, it's an opportunity to kind of give back to those little kids out there.